Hey everybody, Kneecap here. This is my video for the new world quest in Eye of Azera Zone, not instance, a giant Murloc problem. This is kind of a funny name. It's not about a giant Murloc, it's about giants and Murlocs. So I'm going to take the flight path down to Eye of Azera. If you don't have the flight path, what you'll have to do is you'll have to jump from Dalaran and either Goblin Glider, use some sort of a gliding ability, or just water walk or some sort of swim speed increase to get to the island without dying of fatigue. So I'm just going to fly there and I'll pick up when I get there. Okay. So from the flight path itself, you're going to want to go past where Kazumath is. And I'll say, as I say every time I'm here, if you don't have Kazumath unlocked yet, I do have a pretty detailed video on how to unlock Kazumath to have your chance to get the Fathom Dweller mount. So feel free to check that out too after you're done with this world quest if you don't have it already. And you're just going to go up the path here, and you're going to you can avoid these water elementals pretty easily. There'll be some Naga between you and the cave. You might pull those, but you can kind of run past those as well. And you're just going to go right through the cave. The giants are in and around the caves, while the Murlocs are in their little huts and everything. Just very similar to the instance is where you can find the giants at. The giants are also up near where the giant boss in the instance is at. So those are kind of your options for that. This quest is soloable. I have a little bit of help at the start, but not by choice. But I do make sure to show you a solo of one of these giants. Those are the giants that you will be killing, but I wasn't in the world quest zone yet, so I didn't worry about that. So I come in here and I see you right away. There's one already being killed, so I'm just going to go ahead and kind of help kill this as well with a friend here, or ally I should say. Friend might be a bit of a strong word. But so the giants do have quite a bit of health. The biggest thing you have to worry about is that stomp ability. It'll stun you. They do hit rather hard as well. When I say it's soloable if you have self-healing, high DPS, or very good kiting ability as well. Obviously, if you're a tank, or if you can heal through the damage and you're a healer, such as like a Disciplined Priest, Holy Paladin, a healer that can put out some damage, but also keep themselves up through some pretty big hits. As I said, the giant does hit hard. You'll see me solo one. That'll be the last thing I do in the video. So after you get out of the cave, there are, of course, more giants here. But what I'm looking for are the Murlocs for you. So the Murlocs are going to be, as I kind of said, near the huts. You're going to have to kill 12 of these. They're very easy. They do hit surprisingly hard for how, non-elite and weak they are. So you do have to watch out for that. But again, it's nothing. If you're even thinking about soloing a giant, obviously you're not worried about killing a few Murlocs. So this can be a highly competitive zone. The giants are not cross-faction taggable. So there might be a lot of people here. You're just gonna have to make the best of it and just kind of find a place where the Murlocs are spawning. There's a few places where 4 or 5 might spawn at the same exact time. You'll see one of those places here shortly, but just generally by the huts is fine. But if you are just there aren't enough Murlocs to go around, you might just want to sit at one of these points that has a lot of Murlocs sitting at it, or spawning at it rather. As you can see, there's no moves of note for the Murlocs. Just very simple creatures here. Kind of makes an elite world quest very easy when you only have to kill 2 elite things and the rest of the things are just, well, Murlocs. So here's right here, this hut, there's quite a few Murlocs that spawn right here, so that was kind of a nice place. Let me get the rest of the Murlocs. After this, I think I kind of go around and try to show where the giants may spawn at there. Decline the invite again because I wanted to show you a solo of the giant. Didn't want help on that. So I'm going to head over to the other cave. So I came in through the southern cave. This is the northern cave, and there's a lot of, although they're all dead, there's those giants that spawn here at the same frequency. So there'll be giants in this cave and outside this cave as well. And then if you have run the instance before, you know that the giant boss is up this way, and there will be giants that spawn up here as well, up this hill. And you'll get to see them, some people attacking one of the giants in where the actual boss would normally spawn. So now on my way to find a giant that hopefully I can solo without anybody helping me, and I do manage to find that. And just wanted to show that it is soloable. Of course, I have self healing, I have bubble, I have defensive cooldowns, I have played on. Keep that in mind when you're trying to solo. I also have pretty decent gear. So just popping my wings and going all out, I was able to kill this thing rather quickly. They do have 12 million health, so keep that in mind. If you have lower DPS, maybe you should find a group, or you should find a tank, or at least go tank spec if you have that option. But I was able to kill this thing without pretty much any trouble whatsoever. I don't believe I even had to use my bubble or anything, so let alone lay on hands or any other cooldowns. But yeah, so it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. Thumbs up and sub. Everyone have a great day, and come back for more WoW content.